Welcome back to Wtrc Racing with me, Shaggy Scooby 66. We joined the Wrecking Tyres racing community and their ityF1 Super Formula series. It is week 2. This is race 2 at Catalunia without the chicane. Hard tyres are mandatory for minimum of 3 laps. And it is the reverse grid of the last race. So Wrecking Ball's going to start us off and he's on the hards. Scott's in second, he's also on the hards. Campo's third, he's on the hards. Staffy's fourth, also on the hards. Skippy's 5, also on the hards. Fuds is 6, also a hard runner. OB is 7th. OB just uncharacteristically made some errors in that last race. Welly Bob 8th, starting on the medium tyres. Tyre Slayers 9th, also on the mediums. Steve Scooby Racing Hards in 10th. Pilgrim Racing Hards in 11th. Hoggy Racing Hards in 12th and Dazzler 13th Racing Hards. Now if it is a wet race, then Racing Hards don't have to be used. So a couple of people thinking that the weather might change, but let's get this race underway. 3, 4, 5, revs rising, and we are racing in Spain once again. Looks like OB had a bit of a slow start there as they all bolt down to Elf. Campos straight up into the lead. Staffy's gone underneath Wrecking Ball as well. Everyone else through those first few corners. Welly Bob. Oh, now what happened to Welly Bob? Let's just go back to the start. Let's see this from Welly Bob's point of view, because he started in 8th and he gets a slow start. Tyre Slayer gets a blinder. So OB and Welly Bob just suffering there from the start. As we come into Elf, everyone just starts closing up. It's good so far. Welly Bob just don't know if Steve Scooby touched Welly Bob there. Oh no, Welly Bob just went a bit wide, had to come off. So not a great start for Welly Bob. But he should come back through. He is on the medium tyres, but at the front it's Campo from Staffy, then Skippy and Obi-Wan. There your top 4. Campo in the lucky strike. Everyone, bit of a clash there behind. I think let's just see if we can see what's going on here. Now something happens to Wrecking Ball. So Wrecking Ball's up in 3rd. So Wrecking Ball just got a tyre and got his braking wrong. Clip Staffy. Staffy doesn't go off though, but that has just slowed. Going again, dropping a wheel. Not a great opening lap for Wrecking Ball. But Campo in the lucky straight out in front. Staffy. Lovely move by Staffy on Skippy there. So Staffy up into 2nd place now. Skippy's up into 3rd. Tyre Slayer's now 4th on the medium tyre. Keep our eye on Tyre Slayer because he got round Hoggy pretty easy. Someone's exited stage left there. That was Scott. No. Yes, that was Scott. Let's just see what happens to Scott. Coming round Europe car and then New Holland. Oh, just a bit wide, those tyres not gripping. Just went off track on his own accord. So just dropping like a stone. Dazzler, the winner of the first race, now into 11th. People not using their... Anyone not using their overtake. I think we should have a rule, you know, that for the first 3 laps of the second race, you're not allowed to use your overtake button. And there's an idea, but it's still Campo from Staffy, from Skippy. Tyre Slayer's closing fast. Those medium tyres. Daphne, our weather girl, says there's nothing on the radar at the moment, so she's thinking it's going to be a fully dry race, but she'll keep an eye on the radar. Tyre Slayer getting closed up there through Wtrc. He goes underneath Skippy, able to those medium tyres, able to keep that tighter line, and Tyre Slayer nips through by Skippy. Skippy getting hounded by Hoggy as they come through the last corner. Skippy's on the overtake, but I think Hoggy was on the overtake as well, so Hoggy keeping that 4th place. Obi's coming into the fight with these guys as well, but Tyre Slayer now got Campo in his sight, because so yeah, Staffy comes out of the slipstream, uses a bit of overtake there to get by Campo, but Tyre Slayer hasn't needed hardly any of his overtake so far, and he's just cut through the field. Got a bad start though. But I don't think it is going to be long. We ride on board with Tyre Slayer. Just got Seat wrong there, but he's gaining speed on Campo. Too much speed there. Nearly went into the back of him. He's got to get around these cars fairly quick. Don't want to use that tyre life. He's on the overtake button. Oh, just couldn't get side by side. You can see Oggy in the wing mirrors there. Now Campo goes defensive. Oh, now was there a touch there? Let's go from that point of view. Campo, does Campo run out wide? Does he go? No, he went really tight. Oh, lovely reactions there by Tyre Slayer. So no, there was no touch. Well, Campo's coming to the pit, so has Fuds. So yeah, they've done the bare minimum they needed to do on that hard tyre. That's now put Tyre Slayer up into 2nd place, and this is the thing that Tyre Slayer and Welly Bob do have to run the hard tyre at some point in the race. They'll leave it as late as possible, maybe even hoping that the rain comes. How long can Staffy stay in the front? The hard tyres are not the right tyres to be on. This track far too twisty for the hard tyres. Somewhere like Fuji, now that's where the hard tyres will come into their own. But Obi sticking with them. Welly Bob's got the fastest lap with a 25.5. Welly Bob, from being right down, has come up into 4th place. So it just shows you where you can do those overtakes. Let's see how we got by for. It's too far back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So tyre slayer. So as they come down this long start finish straight down into Elf, then goes into Seat, a really long. Renault, really long right-hander. Takes its toll on the front left tyre. Then Repsol, another corner that's putting pressure on that front left. Down through Wtrc. Tyre slayer getting closer. Then up this short straight to Composer, or Campster if you want to do it. Down the hill into Wtrc, and through this kink, then Sandel, which tyre slayer goes up underneath. Fighting through Europe car, but tyre slayer on the inside, and then New Holland, the final corner. Tyre slayer takes the lead. Now can he pull away? So it's tyre slayer, Staffy, OB, Welly Bob in fourth, closing in. Oggy's just done the fastest lap, but there'll be a bit of slipstream and a bit of overtake button there, I would imagine. Welly now with the purple sector through that first. You can already see the tyre wear on those medium tyres. Being third. Staffy just throwing up some dust. Dazzler up into sixth place, so Dazzler's taking his time coming through the field. Quite a convincing winner from that first race. Got away at the start and held it all the way through. Pilgrim, who was the leading the championship after the first round, he's in seventh. I think he still leads the championship after the third race. Scott, Steve Scooby, Wrecking Ball, and then we come on to the first of the people that have changed their tyres, which is Campo with Fuds and Skippy. So 13 drivers in this one, really popular league. No, I couldn't make it because of work commitments. Tyre Slayer just getting away at the front. He's got hard tyre runners behind him. Tyre Slayer 23.6. I think we got down to a 23.1 or 23.2 in that first race. Will anyone dip into the 1 minute 22s? Now Campo. Now it looks like people that have already pitted didn't refuel. So whether they're thinking this is going to be a two-stop race. Tyre Slayer, they start on 72% of fuel. So Tyre Slayer just going through. Yeah, so that would mean Campo and the rest of them have put some fuel in. Yeah, you a bit of brain fog there. So Staffy now coming under pressure from OB. OB in the classic McLaren colours of the 80s and 90s. As they brake for Wtrc. Really difficult corner. Looks like everyone is being super careful on the accelerator and turn angle. Combination of which can just turn these cars around in an instant, as Obi-Wan found. Obi-Wan just making adjustments coming out of New Holland. Do I have the same camera angle as we did last week? We were there nearly on the side pod last week. OB going really wide through Renault, keeps it tight through Repsol, but it's just like a rubber band. Come to the corners, they close up, and then on the exit the front car will just accelerate away. Hoggy's now coming up behind OB. Staffy always through the same corner. I noticed he just drops a tyre. He just needs to be careful of that. One day it will come back and bite him. Said this before, but that DHL livery really pops. Lots of these drivers lending a livery from the hub and just putting on extra stickers or numbers. Right, OB on the underside of Staffy gets that move done nicely into the first corner. Let's just go back and watch this. OB on the overtake, Staffy's not. So that from the flashing lights. So OB goes through Elf. So now can Hoggy come through? Hoggy really on the overtake button there, but to no avail. Staffy leaves the door open though, but gets the better exit. Again, just left the door open. Clash of wheels there. Maybe Staffy didn't realise Hoggy was there. But no one's gone off, so no problem. Welly Bob with a half-second penalty, but he's closing fast as well. But he's also going through his tyres quite fast. Look at that front left tyre now. It's up to about 40% already. Dazzler, that's 6th place. Just been cruising up behind Welly. But all these guys yet to make their first pit stop. As we are approaching the halfway point in the race. Yes, it is a 30-minute race. Right, Dazzler's decided it's time that he's coming into the pits. He's quite a hard pit entry, sorry. So Tyre Slayer still doing 23s, 24s. Obi's doing 25s, 26s. But we'll be able to go long on those hard tyres. But that's the halfway point. Tyre Slayer with a quarter of a tank of fuel. He's going to use those medium tyres for as long as they go. When he starts dipping into the 25s regularly, I think that will be the point of change. We know the hard tyres can run 25s very easily. Very consistent, so just got to get the hard tyre up to temperature. Also found that when you are doing this, the tyre that he starts on is fairly warm. When you come out of the pits, the tyres that they put on are almost stone cold, so do take a little bit more time to warm up out of the pits. So you just got to be really careful on that first lap as Obi comes in. So everyone goes up another point. Well, he's up to third. Oh, is it going to be second? Just on the outside of Staffy there. Let's just go back. Staffy. Oh, Staffy, got to give it a little bit of racing room. That nearly ended in disaster. Well, he went backwards on the start, and he's just been coming back through the field. He's just on just under a quarter of a tank of fuel, but he's going to be disadvantaged with the hard tyre when they come back out. And it's Pilgrim ran into the back of Welly there. Got to be careful. Uses the boost button to a car. Tries to open the corner up as much as he can. Oh, tried to get on the accelerator. The car nearly bit him there, and that's how easy these cars will bite you. Pilgrim dives for the pits. Campo's up to 8th place now after his pit stop. Skippy's 9th, Dazzler's 10th. Obi's down in 11th. Fuds is 12th and Wrecking Ball's 13th. Wrecking Ball's been into the pits as well. Decided he couldn't make it on the fuel this week. So now Steve Scooby, Oggy and Pilgrim, they've all gone into the pits now. Medium tyres. Oggy's put soft tyres on. And Steve Scooby's put mediums on. Now Oggy with the soft tyres. Now this is an interesting. Can he do 12 minutes, which is going to be 7 laps? Will the soft tyres go for 7 laps? Now, interesting strategy here from Hoggy. Tyre Slayer still out front and by a long way. It's almost the whole of the start-finish straight. Staffy's come in as well now, so has Welly Bob. It's going to be interesting to see what Staffy does now. Scott's up into 2nd place. Campo, one of the first people to pit, is up to 5th. He's got Skippy behind him. Skippy goes through. So Skippy's on the medium tyres. Campo's on the medium tyres as well. But Skippy's been following Campo since they pitted. So Skippy's been using Campo's slipstream, trying to keep his tyres a little bit fresher is the word I was looking for. Scott there, still on those hard tyres, still got plenty of fuel. But it's just over the length of the start finish straight now. Tyre Slayer's fuel lights on, so he will be in either this lap or the next lap. Let's go to Hoggy. On those soft tyres. This will be his first flying lap. There's someone's... There was a... Can't understand why there was a yellow flag there. Can't see anyone gone off the track. But Tyre Slayer coming round Wtrc. Now New Holland, does he go for the pit? No, he doesn't. He's going to do one more lap. Using his overtake button, he wants as much distance between himself and the next person. The next person being Scott. Who is, dropping like a stone compared to Tyre Slayer. Tyre Slayer's really been pumping in those times. Scott has got lots of boost left though. Well, we'll call it boost, overtake, whatever. So when he gets onto the medium or even the soft tyre now, he's going to have lots of extra speed. Skippy's in third. Campo's there in fourth, following Dazzler, winner of the first race here. Up into fifth. Pilgrim's seventh. Sorry, Pilgrim's sixth. Hoggy's seventh. Again, yellow flag out. Oh, it's Campo. Oh, what's Campo done here? Let's watch Campo. Oh, just broke far too late there. Oh, and then he spins it. Oh. Facing the wrong way. Puts it in reverse. Yes, these cars do have a reverse. Gets going again, tries not to get in anyone else's way. While that was happening, Tyre Slayer's into the pits. Tyre Slayer's got no option, he's got to put the hards on. So we'll see what Scott's now going to do. With only 7 minutes left, is Scott going to come in? Or is he going to stay out and do the full race on a no pit? Skippy really wide out of New Holland. Went up on the dirt. Dazzler up into fourth now. Pilgrim's up into fifth. Hoggy indeed does a 22 flat. So not only have we dipped into the 22s, we've just obliterated them. But you can see that tyre wear now. Tyre Slayer has indeed put hards on. But he had so much of a lead that he has come out still in front of Scott. So fresh hard tyres on Tyre Slayer to old tyres on Scott, but Scott has lots of boost left. Tyre Slayer has a quarter of a tank. So it's going to be a real ding-dong to the end from these two. I'd say that once Tyre Slayer gets those hards fully up to temperature, he'll be able to just to drive away from Scott, whether Scott's got the boost or not. Skippy's up into third place. Did that change after 3 laps. Dazzler's 4th. Pilgrim's 5. Oggy's 6th. Oggy does a 21.7. So I was thinking, were we going to see a 22? But we've actually into the 21s. So Oggy, far and away the fastest person on the track at the moment, but with only just under 5 minutes left, how many places can he gain, if any? He's got 2 people in front of him. He's got Pilgrim and Dazzler, and Pilgrim and Dazzler are starting to fight, and ahead of them is Skippy, so third place could be on for Hoggy. Scott is still staying with Tyre Slayer for the lead, so we've got a battle for the lead and a battle for third place. I'm now going to have to dart around, see how people are doing. Scott there, the car just gave a twitch, he lost a few more car lengths. Hoggy now, right Hoggy. Right, these guys are coming out of the final corner, down the straight. You see Pilgrim was on the boost, so was Hoggy. Hoggy's in the slipstream now. Pilgrim goes defensive, as Dazzler and Skippy are also fighting. These guys are just slowing each other up. No one behind these, so it is a 4-way battle for third place. Oh, Hoggy tried to go up the inside of Pilgrim. I think that's the trouble with these cars, is that the closing speed can be quite drastic. We're going to watch this again. So touch there. Oh, Dazzler now. Whoa, right, we're going to have to go back now. Watch this one first. Dazzler and Skippy. So Dazzler's on the inside. Skippy keeps the line, which he's prepared, he can do. Oh, on the grass there. That puts him wide. Gets the third. Oh, and then there was a touch from Skippy, just under braking. Oh. Now, this commentator would say that Skippy needs to give that place back. There was definitely a touch. And then we had Hoggy and Pilgrim. Hoggy tries to throw it around the outside. Gets it. Pilgrim, again, not giving racing room. Another clash of both drivers just not willing to give each other more than necessary. Hoggy goes through, no one goes off, so, but not as clean. They're not in saloon cars, and if that was real life, both cars would have ended up on the grass somewhere. Oh, and then Pilgrim gets tagged by Dazzler, purely unintentional there by Dazzler. But Hoggy's up to 4th place. Can he get up to 3rd? While all that's been going on, Scott has been losing a little bit of time to Tyre Slayer. We've got 2 minutes 20 seconds of this race left. Can Hoggy get that 3rd place that he's after? Tyre Slayer has got Wrecking Ball ahead of him. Wrecking Ball, she's going to put Wrecking Ball. No, it's not Wrecking Ball in front of Tyre Slayer, is it? It's 12th place. So that is, oh no, it's 12th place. It is Wrecking Ball. OB Oh, has had a nightmare. Oh, he's been into the pits again. And put racing soft tyres on. So OB, who dominated the last series, really having trouble with these cars. Tyre Slayer, Wrecking Ball got out the way. Doesn't want to involve himself in anything that might jeopardise someone else's race. Scott goes by. Oh, now Wrecking Ball. Yeah, Wrecking Ball just showing that he's still got some speed there, but then backed out when it came to the corner. Skippy's still fighting Hoggy off. It's all closed up at the end of this race. This is why these strategies work. Different people doing different things. I did think Hoggy was taking a risk on that racing soft, but what an inspired move it looks like it's turned out to be. Now we're into that situation where if the hoop hasn't got any colour, it means there's no overtake at all. If it's red, you're into the last 10%. If it's green, you go in. If it's flashing, it means you're using it. But Tyre Slayer, I did think Tyre Slayer would have the better as we come out. He's got his fuel down to the bare minimum as well. As time runs out, just as Tyre Slayer comes out of the last corner, Tyre Slayer wins. Scott, fantastic second place. Who's it going to be for third? Oh, what happened there? We are going to have to review that. So what happens here? So coming into this is the last corner. Oh, just went off, just went too hard and loses a couple of places. So it's going to be, give me the camera, Skippy third, Hoggy fourth, Pilgrim 5. Dazzler is going to come home in 6th place, with Staffy 7th, Steve Scooby 8th, Campo comes home 9th, Welly Bob is going to be 10th, Fuds is going to be home in 11th place, Wrecking Ball got 12th and Obi got 13th. What a fantastic race. Well done everybody. This has been Shaggy Scooby. Tune in next time for some more fantastic racing action from the Wrecking Tyres racing community. But for now, it's goodbye.